What is a revocable living trust? A lot of people think, oh my goodness, I don't need a trust. I'm not rich. But guess what? You don't have to be rich to have a trust. You just have to be smart. So what is a trust? So basically, what I think of a trust is a bucket. So this bucket has all the things that you own, called your assets. You can put your home in the bucket. You can put your vacation home in the bucket. You can even put your LLC, your business, in the bucket. Your checking, your savings, your brokerage accounts. You can put your car, jewelry, all sorts of things that you own can go in this bucket. And while you're alive, you have full control over this bucket. So if you're a husband and wife, both of you have full control. One of you croaks or dies or passes away, the bucket goes to the other spouse. He or she has full control over the bucket. Second spouse dies, you name a trustee who would manage the bucket. So the revocable living trust is basically instructions on what would happen to your assets should you become disabled or when you die. And so when you die, your trustee takes all the stuff that's in the bucket and looks at your instructions that are written in the revocable living trust, and they act according to those instructions. You may want to give all your assets outright after your death to your children or to your beneficiaries, or you may want to give it to them in stages or ages. You can either, give it all up front after the death, or after 5 years they get 1/3, another 5 years they get another third, get the remaining after 15 years of death. You can structure it any way you want. It's a way to protect your children from themselves or from, really bad spouses who that they're gonna divorce. Because the last thing you want is for your child's spouse to get your hard-earned money. So it's sometimes a good idea to leave the money in the trust or in the bucket after your death, just to protect your children. So there's a lot of flexibility when it comes to a trust. When you have a will, you must give the money outright to your children, and that's it. A trust is a way to protect your children, your heirs. Another beautiful thing about the trust is that it doesn't go through the probate process. And it's so private, nobody knows your business. Because if you only have a will, the whole world knows your business, and that's the last thing you want. So that's what a trust is in a nutshell. Another important thing about the trust is you have to retitle your assets to get things in the bucket. For example, if you named your trust the Mickey Mouse Trust, you would have to go to the bank and just retitle that bank account to the Mickey Mouse Trust, and that's how it gets into the bucket. If you have a house, you retitle the house to the name of the trust. When you rename things to the trust, it gives you a sense of privacy. You don't have to name your trust after your family name. You can give it a unique name. And the advantage of doing that is privacy. Nobody knows what you own. So anyway, that's what a revocable living trust is. And if you want more, not if, when you want more information, give Mid-America Law Practice a call and we can help you create that much needed trust that you need.